Good morning, all. Oh, it was almost really slick.
Good morning, all.
If I didn't have
Oh, it was
Facebook
almost
open
really
at the same
slick.
time.
Good morning, all.
Oh, that's alright.
If
If
I
I didn't have
Oh, it was
Facebook
almost
open
really
at the same
slick.
time.
Good morning.
Welcome to another Twitch stream. I'm just going to close all this stuff. We're going back to working on this audio drama. I've just been playing with a couple of different elements. If you're new to the chat, say hello. Tell me what's up. What are you up to? How are you getting past this beautiful, beautiful world that we're now living in? And you know, on top of that, hit the little bell button at the top or the heart. Just say hello, basically, and join in if you're interested in learning a little bit more. So at the moment, I'm just trying to get past some of this voiceover stuff.
The weird thing, and I didn't really think about this until later, but there weren't even any bugs. No flies, no worms.
There's a lot of noise in this narration that I might want to try and fix. Well, not might. I do want to fix and will fix. Oh, I need to show you my keystrokes. Go. Turn those on for you. Hopefully that makes it a little bit easier. So with something like this, it's a little bit hard because, you know, they're really quick vocal chops and kind of all I got. So we're just looking for some clean stuff here.
We're still decayed, like normal? I don't know.
Like, not a ton there, but see if we can grab enough just in the tails of everything. That might sort of help. Because noise reduction always needs a fair bit of love in terms of actually getting the right signal. You try and feed it with possible. Alrighty, let's go. So, spectral denoise. Actually, maybe we could do vocal denoise, yeah? Probably don't want to cook it too hard, but see what that's.
The weird thing, and I didn't really think about this until later, but there weren't even any bugs. No flies, no worms, nothing. But the deer were still decayed, like normal? I don't know, you expect flies, you know? It just made the whole thing seem really, really quiet.
You know, I'm not going to get all the noise out of that, but that doesn't overly matter that much. I mean, it's a voiceover, so in future it'd be good to get that.
The weird thing, and
I think there's a bit of rain and stuff underneath this anyway, so
the weird thing.
Shouldn't be. Yeah, shouldn't be rain there. The Shadow Remake. Hey, mate. How's things? Welcome. I don't know why your chat didn't pop up on my screen. Hopefully it popped up on someone else's screen. That's alright. How's things? Where are you from? Tell me what's going on in your world. Good to see you here. Thanks for joining. If anyone's ever got any questions about anything I'm doing, or they want to throw in a suggestion about something, we're working on this. I always point the wrong way. Working on Believer, a podcast that you can find. Oh my. Working on a podcast, or it's an audio drama. First 2 episodes are out, but we're essentially going back through and sort of updating them because there's a particular release schedule that they want to stick to.
The weird thing, and I didn't really think about this until.
We need to get all that dialogue with the same stuff. Buffalo, New York. Man, that's cool. Yeah, geez, tell me about it, right? There's nothing going on here. I have to go to the shops later and see if I can get a webcam because of this. But last time I went, it was not so pretty. Here's a weird thing. I don't know. Do you have Coles in New York? Anyway, the large supermarket had no music playing, and it was just very eerie. I'm bummed I didn't take my recorder and get some just panicked shoppers, but no music, like no Michael Bublé in Coles was.
It was a neat circle.
Just so weird, so weird. I don't know how I don't really know what's gonna. Yeah, how it's gonna go back to normal. I'm sure it will go back to normal at some stage. Be different though. What do you do for work? Do you a lot of this stuff? Do you work on
of dead things?
podcasts a lot? Do you do audio dramas? Do you do other post stuff?
It
all that
was a
stuff.
neat circle of dead things. Trees, bushes, animals, birds.
Yeah. I've been really weird. I haven't been able to decide whether I like the I don't really like going to the shops at the moment. It's a weird mix of like people either don't even they don't even do the social distancing thing, and they're just like walking past and coughing over you, and just it's like you're in that movie Contagion, where you just see the germs everywhere, which doesn't it's not true, but I mean you need to distance yourself, but you're not going to like suddenly die from going to the shops.
Neat circle of dead things. Trees, animals, birds looked like they'd fallen out of the sky. Even the dirt felt dry and lifeless. What could even do this? I mean, elk don't do graveyards.
Be cooler if this wasn't. I could make this a
They'd
little bit
fallen
different,
out of the
but
sky. Even the dirt felt dry and lifeless. What could even do this? I mean, elk don't do graveyards. They're not elephants. It's the weird thing, and I didn't really think about this here, but there weren't
maybe these need to go down. Maybe we just don't repeat that one there, and we just give it a bit of space, give it
worms.
a bit of room to breathe.
The weird thing, and I didn't really think about this until later.
Craigie, welcome, Craigie. I'm gonna try and do this probably every day. I'm gonna try. So at the moment, I don't really have a great release schedule. It's something I'm just starting playing with. I think this is like my third stream or something. So I'm gonna probably try maybe either like an hour and a bit a day, or a couple of hours a day. Today will probably just be an hour, and then I'll do later on. But because I'm in Melbourne, Australia, it's 9 a.m. Well, it's 5 minutes to 9 in the morning, and this is a really good time for me. So if it's a really good time for everyone in the States, that's awesome. Because obviously being on the other side of the world makes us just not work for like everyone. So when I started streaming last night at like 6 p.m, it was like midnight everywhere else or something, or like 1 in the morning. And there's always like a couple of people that kind of jump in and check stuff out. But if it's available for you, that's great. If I can't, if you don't catch me, then probably just jump on YouTube. But anyway, hopefully this is some stuff that people want to see. There isn't really a category for people just doing work on Twitch. Hey man, thanks, Craig. Oh, right, it's the goalie. I wasn't sure. I thought I was pretty sure, but I wasn't totally sure. That's great, man. Yeah, thanks. I just trying something else. There's this weird thing where I suppose all your ball drills and stuff are gonna get pretty intense now. I got some rollerblades the other day, so I'm gonna be doing some skating drills and stuff with a puck. Craig is my ice hockey goalie, and we've just been shut out in the worst way instead of the ice hockey way, which is now there's no more ice hockey in Victoria. So I'm jealous of those people that have like Minnesota with the lakes that people can still go out and do. I mean, not that you should be going out and playing big groups of soccer or big groups of ice hockey. Imagine playing soccer on an ice rink. Jesus.
The weird thing,
That'd be pretty brutal, right? Big hiss somewhere. Where is this hiss?
the weird thing, and I didn't really think about this until later, but there weren't even any bugs. No flies, no worms, nothing. But the deer were still decayed, like normal? I don't know, you expect flies, you know? Just made the whole thing seem really, really quiet.
Okay, that doesn't really work. I'd really like to get something so that when she says...
I don't know, you expect flies, you know?
When she says, you expect flies, it just made the whole thing seem really, really, and then it's gonna... quiet. Ooh.
I don't know, you expect flies, you know? Just made the whole thing seem really, really quiet.
But we need to probably duck out the stuff that's there. So here's a cool trick with Neutron. We want to make that stereo, right? So if we go to masking and we grab whichever dialogue that we're using. So we're going to go for dialogue B. At the moment, the Shadow Remake, I'm just doing some additional sound design. It's essentially been built for... It's been built and they've delivered like a 2-track of a couple of the sets of vocals. And then I'm kind of going in, adding in a whole bunch of stuff of sound design, kind of trying to make it work. Working green, right? Not right. Yeah. So sort of building a fair bit from scratch. There wasn't really much in there. There's sort of 1 track of Atmos, and I'm going to go through and just updating all of it essentially and trying to make it feel a little bit more full. The producer, or the original producer, still works on it, I think, or the director or the writer. She's doing a really, really great job of sort of temping everything up. I don't know if they farmed the whole thing. No. So they've done heaps of work. This is essentially just updating little bits. Just seeing if we can make it any better and giving it a little bit of popularity. Letting people see some of the hard work that we're doing in the background. Julie's doing some really, really great work. I probably need to message her and everything, actually. But yeah, she's done a really, really great job. They've done a lot of work, and essentially I'm just sort of jumping in and yeah, doing a little bit more stuff on top, trying to show people some of the magic that we're trying to make in the background. At the moment, I'm trying to use reversed yelling grizzly bears as a stinger for this.
You just need the whole thing seen.
But it's really, really, really getting lost. So,
you just need the whole thing seen. Really, really quiet.
I don't know if this is totally going to work. It's pretty loud as well. We're just getting people constantly. Hey, look at that. My sister's watching. Hello, sister. Thanks for sending the text.
You just need the...
Always good to support. Nice to see people. It's a bit weird being... I've been a teacher for the last 2 years, and I'm now not teaching because everything's closed.
You just need the whole thing seen. Really, really quiet.
Which is really disappointing. Because, yeah, even my fiance now, she's a teacher as well, and she can't teach either. So, I mean, there's distance teaching. I guess this is an element of distance teaching.
Really, really quiet.
But it doesn't work for everyone.
Pops? Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God.
Oh, super loud.
Pops? Oh, so...
Amazing how wrong I get these sometimes when I...
Pops? Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank...
Sometimes you really feel like you get the vocals
oh,
right.
Soda pop. Oh,
and then you look at the pass again.
oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God. Oh.
You're so wrong. That's alright. Yeah. I'm really excited. This is this piece is going in just such a great direction. I feel like especially like every episode I get more excited, and I really like when you work on something that even you're really excited to
soda
work
pop.
on.
Oh, thank God. Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God.
There's not really a lot of clipping or
oh,
anything.
Soda pop. Oh, thank God.
I just get it all the time, especially because I do everything in passes. So I do that thing where my chat's not popping up. I got really excited. I thought this chat would work, and it didn't. I wonder if there's a way to do this. Of chat. Normally I can put the chat on the screen. Oh well, one thing starts and another thing stops. Right? Maybe I'll just get rid of that so that I don't have to see it. I got the chat on my screen. You got the chat on your screen. We're all chatting. It's all happening.
Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God. What'd you find, buddy?
I really need to think about whether or not this could be bigger. in terms of the dog. For some reason, I just have in my mind that she'd have a bigger dog. I don't really know what type of dog it is, actually, so I should probably work that out first.
Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God.
You should probably stop when she runs
Soda
up to
pop.
him.
Oh, thank God. What'd you find, buddy?
Hey, hey. It's just a sweater. Let me see that, bud. Come on. Huh. City of Roses. It's a dumb joke sweater I got for Rose in Portland one time. She said she threw it out before we even broke up.
It's all very present. I don't know if maybe it's all too loud. But
City of Roses.
Eh.
It's a dumb joke sweater I got for Rose in Portland
clear,
one
right?
time. She said she threw it out before we even broke up. City.
Okay.
Is this why you ran off, Pops? You could smell her? She said it in one of those dumb fights.
So I need to just get rid of all these crickets because I got a lot of crickets again. Maybe I will just. Oh, there's a really handy key command here. Let's see if I can get it. Super easy to remember. Nope. Oh man, there was one. Nope. Look at these key commands. Oh, that's it. Okay. I don't know why. Don't tell me why I want to learn this key command, but it's like Shift Control Option L. Nope. So close. Shift Option Command. I just had it. There we go. Right. So very easy to remember, right? Command Option Shift apostrophe or Command Option Shift L. And what it does, it halves or doubles your selection range. And then you can take off Shift and you can move that range around. I was kind of hoping that it would do it, halve it to the middle, but I suppose that was just way too expectant of me. Then, because there we go, and then I can just move it across. There you go. There's a handy little tip for everyone in case you want to learn a really dumb shortcut. I'm as all of my previous students will tell you, I'm very, very keen on really dumb shortcuts. So I reckon that's probably the dumbest one so far, where it's Control Option Shift Control Option Command. This is Pro Tools. Yeah, a lot of people are shipping a Reaper now, but I bought Pro Tools and I got Pro Tools and I'm good at Pro Tools. So I'm sure that there's other people using other stuff, but Pro Tools is my thing. I've also got Logic using for sound creation. Ableton I don't really use anymore. That's I don't think I really have the license for that one anymore. That's for work anyway. Then Max MSP. Sorry, I should zoom in there. Max MSP for some audio programming stuff. Fmod for game audio integration, Wise for game audio integration, Izotope RX, and then the rest of them are pretty good. The one I haven't really shown you yet is Search, and Search is my new favorite thing ever. Essentially, this just means that I can do, and I've just worked out that I've been searching wrong. So if I jump into this search bar here, and at the top, right, not going to let me zoom up, and you go Deer Forest, it should. Use Audition, but I've been using it forever, and I know it's not. And I know it best. I'm not biased, just not the best. I actually started in Audition. The very first film I mixed in was in Audition, and Audition I got the Adobe bundle when I was a student, so I used Audition a lot. I think Audition's rad. I think I have Audition with the Adobe bundle, and I use it for some things. Best thing about Audition that I wish everything else had is the crazy amount of batch stuff that you can do. So you can just like set up a workflow and run through 10,000 samples with a stream of plugins. Really, really sick. But man, Audition, Pro Tools, all the same. You know, sometimes people are using this stuff in. Sometimes people are using something else, and just like, okay, cool. I don't know. For me, the one thing I really like, we've been able to work on this really well by just sharing OMFs and AAFs across, and that's kind of given me the ability to just get. You can see down the bottom what I've sort of received from Julie. So that's essentially what I've received. So which is like heaps of cuts and everything, but it also gives me the ability to sort of drag those bits out and play with those as well. As long as you can do that, and Audition can do that, Logic can do that. Ableton I don't think can do that, which is one of the things I'm not keen on. Ableton, Reaper can do that. Freaking everything can do everything nowadays. So, I just if it's got cool keyboard shortcuts and it can be faster, that's great. Some of the ones I set up, if you're into this sort of thing, Keyboard Maestro is this thing's mind blowing. Like I've got all these little shortcuts that I've set up that will jump to different, maybe they're not the most interesting ones, like open up particular plugins. So I have like ones that I use a lot. So like this will open up my EQ for Audio Suite just to batch stuff. This will open up Manipulator, so this just gives me really stupid things like maybe that's not the best example. Maybe I'll do it again.
Soda pop. Oh, thank God. Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God. Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God. Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do have it for a PC. Keyboard Maestro is pretty mental. I don't know why I'm googling this for you, but oh no, don't tell me it's only for, well, Quick Keys. Quick Keys is probably the one you want to go with then. I'm very, very surprised that that's only on PC. Sorry about that. Sorry, only on Mac. But look, I'm sure that there's workarounds. Quick Keys, I believe, is the one to go with. And if you talk to anyone at Tonebenders podcast, they will probably also have, it's not Quick Keys. There's another one. If you talk to Renee, he will tell you, or talk to Tim.
Oh, soda pop. Oh, thank God. Oh.
Yeah, you've survived so far. Man, honestly, it just makes things ever so slightly faster. It's not really a massive deal all the time.
Hey, it's just a sweater. Let me see that button. Come on.
Got 3 people in the chat, so hopefully...
City of Roses. It's a dumb joke sweater I got for Rose in Portland one time.
The Shadow Remake, feel free to drop me a line on Discord as well. Just to say hi, so I know who you are, or whatever's happening there. I feel like I'm probably going to be spamming people in Discord by a bit, but that's okay. Hopefully, if it starts to annoy people, stop. Sort of, I promise.
Joke sweater I got for Rose in Portland one time.
Oh, dude, right, John Winstead. Yes. How did that go? I saw that on Facebook. I haven't listened to the whole episode yet. Oh man, so excited. Actually just started playing Uncharted. Great game. Really quite surprised. Yeah, well hopefully this is good for you, John. Hopefully this is something, the stuff that we talked about initially when we talked about sharing some sessions and stuff. I'd love to see you jump on and do the same. Otherwise, we can just set up another call or whatever, but hopefully this is kind of what we should be doing. We should be sharing. Now, so I was working it far from completed. Oh, okay. Okay. Man, the trailer that you showed me sounded sick. So, I'm super excited for that. Is that, so Naughty Dog have let you use that, or it's just a fan thing, or good thing about audio dramas is they're so reliable, so relaxed.
City of Roses. City of Roses. It's a dumb joke sweater I got for Rose in Portland one time. She said she threw it out. City.
I don't really know what to do with some of that chirpy stuff, but that's okay.
Is this why you ran off, Pops? You could smell her? She said it in one of those.
All right, that's what I was doing. Got to keep removing stuff. Got to keep removing stuff. Yeah. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's hard to get in touch with Sony. Hard to get them to do anything. Especially the Naughty Dog people, I suppose. I feel like there's... Yeah, well, hopefully they hear it. The cool thing about it is, hey, did that work? Hopefully, I think that worked now. Yeah, you should be excited, man. It sounds great. As I said, I just started playing Uncharted, and it's just beautiful.
Rose in Portland
so excited.
one time. She said she threw it out before we even broke up. Is this why you ran off, Pops?
You're a big Uncharted fan. Like, have you played all of them? I've just started playing Uncharted 4 because I heard that was a really, really good one. Which is probably not totally true, but really hoping that I'm hoping that I can go back and play the previous ones
Smell her?
and they'll still be good.
She said it in one of those.
It's hard because the graphics are just so unbelievable. They're so good on the other Uncharted that I just like I don't know how it's gonna compare. But it's nice. They're all like pastiches, little scenes and stuff. I haven't played 4. I don't have a PS. PS dollars. I thought you were like making a comment on that, but yeah, don't have a PS4. Fair enough. I bought one for Kingdom Hearts. Probably didn't need to because it came to Xbox anyway. But I got pretty excited and bought the Kingdom Hearts prequel, one of the many prequels, 2.8 or something.
Someone there?
I feel like I didn't really nail that. That doesn't feel quite right. That was supposed to feel really scary, but instead it just feels really lame.
Someone there?
It feels okay, actually.
Oh, I'm really starting to hate this place.
What am I doing for those whooshes? So, these whooshes, I made them yesterday in the previous one, and they're pretty fun. So, I'll go through the process of making them because I really, really like them. So, I find a cool sound. I'm pretty sure I made all of these from the bears that I had earlier. So, let's see if we can find... That's a pitched elk. Pitched elk sounds pretty good too. I'll see if we can use that. Let's use the elk, because I mean it's an elk graveyard, so it'd be good to do an elk sort of thing. So we get these, we reverse them. We actually don't reverse them first. We get reverb first. What's up? Okay. Just give me 2 seconds, everyone. I'm going to use one of my fancy dancy things, and I've just got to set up a technical thing. Hang on a second. Alrighty, sorry about that. Just had to fix up my partner who's doing teaching as well, so had to get another mic stand. So I just had to swap to this one, which is fine because it's actually probably better. It's one of those swinging podcast arms, not the podcast arm. Yep. Unscrew it all. So we're using this, and we're going to make a whoosh out of this. This already got tons of reverb, so this would be pretty easy. Maybe, we'll do it on this anyway. So essentially, you get a sound effect, you get something you really like. You go and you make. I really like this plate reverb, but you want something that's kind of long that will give you lots and lots of sustain. So just kind of have 16 seconds. If I zoom in like that, is that working for people? I can't actually see because it zooms in everything on my life. So, oh yeah, no, it works. Let's do that. So we zoom in, looking at, I mean 16's here just because it's cool. Go for the mix, cut some of these low frequencies off so you don't have lots of stuff, and we paste it out. So this will actually, if I do that, it'll actually give me now a really long tail. It has a bit of flutter and stuff in there, but that can be kind of cool anyway. Then we reverse it. Okay, so there's a reverse. All right, so now we have long entry point. Bit of a UFO sort of thing. It's kind of cool because it's like it reminds you of like inhaling all the time. So then we don't need a lot of that, and we can kind of create what we want from it. So we have be careful with the fades and stuff, obviously. But I've just found that that particular plate reverb does that so well. Pretty cool. Thanks, man. It's so cool because you can make a whoosh out of absolutely anything.
Someone there?
Doesn't quite work all the time, but that's probably just me more than anything.
Someone there? Oh,
There we go, and we just kind of let it drop. I think we'll pull the Atmos out there as well, so that we can have.
someone there?
So on that, we're gonna duck all the Atmos out. Everything's gonna come all the way out, so it just feels like we're waiting, and there's just kind of wind blowing through the trees.
Someone there?
Even that could be a lot quieter.
Someone there?
So I think I missed that little fade. Okay, really, because we can probably fade out a lot of that ambience a lot earlier.
Someone there?
I think someone there is what's giving us. Oh no. Oops.
Someone there?
Yeah, so there's actually a bit of hiss on the end of her.
There?
Okay. I'm gonna cut that really tight. Now again, in like film, I'd never ever cut this tight. But because we are audio drummers, we don't have to worry about shots, and we don't have to worry about consistency that way. We can just fill a bunch of audio.
Someone there?
Okay, now it's a little too quiet. Pull those winds out a little bit too much.
Someone there? Oh, I'm really starting.
That's really good. Let's get maybe creepy wind. Creepy wind. Alarm clock wind. You're always going to get that. Damn. Wind, wind, live, live. Tomato. All that sort of stuff. So, wind chimes? Wind chimes would be good. No, don't do wind chimes. Leaves rustling and wind. Horrorwind? Jesus Christ. That wind killed my family. Let's go with this. Cool thing about search is, yeah, you can just hit spot to Pro Tools and it will just drop it in.
Someone there? Oh, I'm really starting to hate this place.
I think it just has to be pretty subtle.
Oh, I'm really starting to hate this place.
I feel like we probably only need... I just want it to be like someone's just left.
Someone there? Oh, I'm really starting to hate this place.
What do you think? That's pretty close, right?
First unheard message.
Hey, is this Laura Campbell? I cannot find my keys, and like...
I love this guy's voiceover. This guy's voiceover is so good. It's so dumb. It's so good.
Hey, is this Laura Campbell?
One thing I've been doing a little bit with these voiceovers is just adding a little bit, little something with some distortion and some modulation, and this just essentially just gives me exactly the same. I gotta do here modulation. No, I'm looking for maybe the frequency shifter. That could be kind of cool.
Hey, is this Laura Campbell? I cannot find my keys, and like...
So we essentially just get like chirpy stuff.
Hey, is...
And we just render to really just random bits. If you felt like it, you could do absolutely anything. And I just used this. So for everyone at home, this is a frequency shifter, so you can hear it kind of. Good way to make a beat, right? So it's not a pitch shifter. It just smears all the high frequencies, and it's got a random button, which I don't know if I should have hit that random button. I think I should have probably gone back to the factory. And then what I like to do here is essentially zoom up the waveform, find interesting...
I cannot
find tiny slices, and then just kind of just around like that. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff. I always get afraid of doing... What do you do with stereo stuff in your dramas? Because I feel like I get worried that someone's going to listen in the car and it's going to muck it up. I mean, I listen to most of my stuff in the car, so I suppose I shouldn't be worried, but I don't know. I suppose you can have fun with it, right? So I like the... have you seen the podcast? What's it called? Barn Owl, Field of Owls? Owlfield. Man, I just butchered up your name. I'm so sorry. But Owlfield is a binaural podcast. So everything's done binaurally. So it means that you can echolocate to 20 degrees or 15 degrees. Well, not 15 degrees. We're not owls. But really cool. I'd love to do one like that. I haven't worked out when I should do that. Whether I should just mix this stereo and then mix it binaural and have fun with it. I think this would translate really well to binaural. Anyway, so I do some variation with the amount of signal, but never all to one. Yeah, because you just don't know if people are going to be set up the right way. People are going to set it up wrong, or if they're just listening on one speaker. I always remember listening to Eleanor Rigby when I was walking home from school. When I was a wee young lad, and when I listened to that. And I always had one headphone in to listen to what was around me while I was walking. And you'd always get, people, L. And that was pretty much it. And then you get all the backing of the strings, and you get nothing else. Anyway, so I've gone through that little chunk there that I've just promptly lost. Oh my gosh. And we've essentially got the original telephone
Hey,
guy,
is this Laura Campbell?
and we've got second telephone guy.
Laura Campbell? I cannot find my keys, and like, I don't know if you ever do any work with poltergeists, but there is this. Oh. Hang on, they're just in my jeans.
Sorry about that really, really loud one at the start.
Laura Campbell? I cannot find my keys.
But in case you're looking for one that's okay. Give me one more second. I'll be back in 2 seconds. That one. I'm back. Sorry. Just doing tech support, trying to get all of our teaching up and going at the moment. All fun. Anyway, so this is a cool way to get phone variation that doesn't feel like just you've slapped a filter on it, which realistically is all I did. And it gives you something a bit cool.
Laura Campbell? I cannot find my keys, and like, I don't know if you ever do any work with poltergeists, but there is this. Oh. Hang on, they're just in my jeans. Never mind.
Yeah, so it's really, really light. I can probably pull that down.
Hey, is this Laura Campbell? I cannot find my keys, and like, I don't know if you ever do any work with poltergeists, but there is this. Oh. Hang on, they're just in my jeans.
It just sounds a little bit more like a broken telephone, which I think is neat.
Never mind.
Finally! Jesus. Jake?
Thank you. Yeah, I really, really like the modulation stuff. I think we did that earlier. I did that right at the start, and I probably went a little ham.
Hello, this message is for Laura Campbell. This is Dr. Penelope Simmons, general practitioner in the town of Charity, Oregon. I don't know your plans in Charity, Miss Campbell, but I must ask you not to go inside the Boone home. There appears to be some kind of contaminant related to the environment or the home.
I mean, that's all supposed to be, it's supposed to be breaking up, because then you get to this kind of...
With any...
I think it's kind of cool. Just to change it up.
Howdy, Sheriff.
I love that howdy.
Howdy, Sheriff Tate.
Camille, why don't you see if you can find Laura a nice seat at the counter? Oh.
Alrighty, so we're getting up to that bit. Getting up there.
So that's something.
What do you think?
Okay.
Is this why you ran off, Pops?
Great, man. Well, thanks for dropping in. It was awesome. Maybe just ding the bell or give me a love heart or something. Whatever emotional support you can. So that way it'll stay posted and it'll be able to drop in and whatever. But yeah, this is so nice, man. Thank you for dropping in. Thanks for checking it out. And I'll chat to you a bit later, John. Have a good day.
Pops, you could smell her? She said it in one of those dumb fights, bad ones, toward the end. I guess she just wanted to hurt me.
Okay, there I'm gonna have to...
Dumb fights, bad ones, toward the end. I guess she just...
There, I'm going to have to generate some apples.
to hurt me.
That will kind of work. We're doing it. Bye. No worries, mates. Have a good one. Good to finally get on. Say hello. Can't complain about that, right? We all get to do pretty exciting stuff. So here, I don't actually have enough Atmos. So I'm going to do the hackiest thing ever, which is copy and then ambience match, learn the ambience, and then use build output ambience only to poop out a ton of ambience. So we're actually going to use that to just make the ambience that we need. like so. Send it back, render it in, and now we've
And
got
I guess she
sort of ambience.
and I guess she
It did not.
and I guess and I guess she just
There we go. Some ambience that will sort of fit. In future, I should probably get a smidge more ambience. Not that it really matters because you can just make this stuff yourself. And if you've got handles from director or editor, whoever is giving it to you, that's even better. But I also like to just make some a shelf. All right, here we go.
for the end. For the end, I guess she just for the end. I guess she just for the end. I guess she just for the end. I guess she just
You can hear little bits and pieces, but
once for the end. I guess she just
all right.
once her. She said it in one of those dumb fights, bad ones, for the end. I guess she just wanted to hurt me. Jake? Jake,
I realize what's wrong there is that I need to pop that in, get rid of my fades, and then get all that going
for the end. I guess
because there's actually audio effects on it. So just make sure that that's working. I was talking the other day about how they never use Zoom presets, and I really don't. Should. Yes, that's what they're there for. But not going to happen. So, you know.
bad ones for the end. I guess she just wanted to hurt me. Jake? Jake,
Okay, so I need either the ambience coming in here.
Jake?
Or we need some footsteps or something to get that transition a little bit clearer. Really like an owl. I don't know why I don't have any owls. I don't know what time of night it is, but you'd think I would have more owls. I really don't have any owl. I have fallow deer, which is not quite as nice as owls. Oops. Alrighty. Let's. Yep. Done. Alright, just running to business. Right. Anyway, so.
wanted to hurt me. Jake?
Right, so we're doing fully footsteps. Well, it's sort of done a lot of footsteps. Footsteps kind of work, I guess. What about jump? Like a land? Ooh, frogs. Very cute. Don't know if that's what I should go with. Footsteps, leaves. I think all of these can come to my party. All of them. Not all at once. That would be insane. Big party.
I guess she just wanted to
Just get rid of those. I don't think we're going to need more than that.
wanted to hurt me. Jake? Jake, I found some.
Okay, those didn't work at all.
Jake? Jake, I found something. She kept it, though. Me. Jake? Jake, I found something. She
Radio.
Jake? Jake, I found something.
Those really didn't work. Let's go for something else. Footsteps, dirt. Nope. I know that these are exactly what they're supposed to sound like, but dirt. That's pretty good. Look at that.
Jake? Jake, I found something!
I wanted it so that she sort of
Jake?
goes, Jake.
Jake, I found something! She kept it, though, so that's...
Maybe that needs to have a little bit of reverb on it. Just to give it the, found something. You know, the distance of how big this place is. Not that... Essentially, we just want slap. Slap, 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 slap. The bear gets you. I want to use this somewhere.
Ding! Ding! Ding!
Cool.
Found something!
Nope. Wanted that to work. I really did. Convolution reverb. Don't have any good convolution reverbs, which is surprising. I'm in post. If anyone wants to give me multiverb, that'd be swell. I just got this, and I know that this can do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just not that good at it. Plus, I just keep wanting to use Bear in the Woods. Bear gets me.
Ding! 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 Ding!
Alright, that's pretty good.
Ding! She found something! She kept it, though. She kept it, though, so that's something.
I don't know if we're gonna really be able to fix all this stuff, but we'll give it a try. Give it a try, give it a...
She kept it, though, so that's something.
Cool. And then, let's also grab that and ambience match it. And then we'll render it. I'm going to do that, but that's okay. And just ambience match across those little gaps.
She kept it, though, so that's something.
There we go. Nice. Fade it in.
She kept it, though, so that's something.
What do you think, bud? Where's the trail?
Alright, too much.
Something.
What do you think, bud? Where's the trail from here? Come on, you're a dog. Do the tracking thing. Okay, well, I'm not staying here with all this bad meat.
Okay. So, maybe bad meat and then that...
Staying here with all this bad meat. Come on, buddy. Let's
I
head
just want
back.
it to be really subtle. I want people to not even really
Bad
notice.
meat. Come on, buddy. Let's head back and regroup. No, you can have the sweater when we get home. What?
What is that straw movement? I think I could probably do something better than that. Let's, I'm assuming it's foliage movement. What that should be.
What?
Ah, okay. Okay, so it's foliage stuff in the background. Foliage. What do we got? Male toothbrush. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's pretty scary, actually. I like that a lot.
What?
I'll just put that.
What?
Yes, that's perfect. Maybe, is that her? Supposed to be her, or is it supposed to be... Oh, that's so good. Dead vines. So good. Maybe up a little bit for that bit.
Someone there?
I actually don't like that. That one's fine. Fine. I don't think I really like that one anymore. Look, we tried something. Didn't work out.
Someone there?
Maybe the someone there also needs the same reverb treatment. Alrighty, so effect. What do we use? The bear gets you.
Someone there? Someone there? Someone there? Someone there? Someone there? Someone there?
I think the bear in
Someone
the woods
there?
was better.
Someone there? Someone there?
Sort of got a weird.
There? There? Someone there?
Oh, okay. It's actually normally like that. Let's try my favorite reverb of all time.
Someone there?
This sounds so good.
Someone there?
That's all I wanted.
Someone there?
Perfect.
Someone there? Oh, I'm really starting to hate this place.
Okay, a little bit of clipping on that one. I don't know how I miss some of these, but well, it happens, you know.
Oh, I'm really starting to hate this place.
Maybe it's not really.
Oh, I'm really starting to hate this place.
Okay.
This place.
I think it's there. Noise reduction. Ooh. My noise reduction song. Amazing I wasn't a singer.
Place. Hate this place.
Okay. That stuff.
First unheard message.
Hey, is this Laura Campbell? I cannot find my keys, and like, I don't know if you ever do any work with poltergeists, but there is this. Oh, hang on, they're just in my jeans. Never mind.
Finally!
Oh, we might use that vine move again. Just because that was sick. Cool. Alrighty. We're almost done. Probably all I can do right now. Gotta start work. That's alright.
Finally!
Let's go with... Did I get that vine move? No, I didn't. Oh, don't want to do that. Just mono, please.
Finally!
I think that worked as well as... that one.
Finally! Jesus. Jake?
Her coming through the woods.
Finally! Jesus. Jake? Jake, are you here? It was great finding a way back without you, by the way. Jake?
Okay, so we probably need to get rid of... ambience.
Come on, buddy, let's get back to the cottage. I'll make some... Jake?
That's kind of nice.
Jake?
Okay. I've recorded some room tone, but I don't have it right now, so I just need room tone. Oops, room dash tone. Beep signal. Got it. Room tone. Interior bottling plant. Just need really, really basic room tone. Literally. R for room. Room tone. Basement. Nope. Room tone living room. That's what we want. It's mono though.
Jake? Come on, buddy, let's get back to the cottage. I'll make some calls or something. Yes, you can have the sweater.
Welcome to the Lofty Diner. Do you want a booth or table?
I'll probably
I'm
end it
actually-
there. For those of you that checked it out, thanks for watching. For those of you that haven't checked it out, no thanks to you. I gotta get going on my real job. Not my real job, my other job. It is my real job, really. Gotta get going on that now. So thank you for checking in and doing your thing. If you haven't already, please hit the follow, or the like, or the whatever is supposed to happen. Because it would be really, really neat if people were checking this out, and just sort of give me a bit of love. So I've got a couple of followers now, which is really nice. And people, I didn't get to hear my ridiculous follow thing, but that's all right. I got this screaming deer. It's all about deer now. That's why I got all these things. Anyway, thanks for joining in. Make sure you stay posted for the next one. Take care of yourself. Do your thing. Have fun. Be nice. Goodbye.